Hey friends, welcome back to Beyond the Bedroom. I'm your girl, Millie J, and today's episode is close to my heart. We're talking about something that is beautiful, scary, vulnerable, and real all at the same time. And that's dating again after a long-term relationship. Now, whether that's through a divorce, a breakup, or the loss of someone who you love deeply, if you're starting over, it can be scary. And you can be wondering, how in the hell do I even begin this? Well, you're not alone. I know this topic personally because I'm living through it too. So I'm going to share a little bit with you. I lost my husband of 18 years in 2021. So I know from personal experience, grief changes you, and so does love. Now, I realize that everybody's situation is different and everybody grieves differently. But when you felt the love that is deep and lasting, like I did, stepping into the world of dating isn't just about finding somebody new. First, I had to figure out who I was, what I wanted, and who I am out of being in a relationship for over 18 years. So that gives you something to think about. And I realized that divorce or ending a long term relationship is different than losing your spouse, but you still grieve the relationship in a way and find it hard to move along sometimes. So if you're navigating in this space, I want you to know that I see you. And today I want to offer you a little bit of real talk, a little bit of my heart, and a little bit of hope. Okay. Now, do me a favor first, like and subscribe for you, girl. Now, when you've been in a long term relationship, whether it ended, like I said, in loss or separation, dating again feels like landing on a whole new planet. Everything has changed. The culture has changed. The apps that you're using are confusing because people don't meet and talk face to face no more. You don't know if the picture is the right one. If he put it on there from 20 years ago, you don't even know who you're going to meet. But let's just face it, and let's face it. Your body and your heart has gone through enough in life already. And to be honest, sometimes you're carrying a little guilt, maybe a little fear, maybe a little hesitation, or just feeling totally overwhelmed by even the thought of starting over. But I'm here to tell you that's okay. All of that is normal. You got to think of it this way. You're not just starting over, you're starting from experience this time. Now, I am not here to be a relationship guru or give you some kind of foolproof way to find love again. I just want to have a discussion with you and shine a little light on the subject because, hey, I've been there and I found it difficult because I didn't have anybody to really talk to. So I had to figure it out. So, how do you start dating again after all that? Here's some things that I learned that I would like to share with you and others in this space. Man, go slow. You do not need to rush. This isn't about proving anything to anybody, especially people that had a long term relationship that ended. You don't have to prove to them, I can move on. I don't need you. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. It's about you reconnecting with who you are and feeling like you are ready. You are not out here in competition with your ex. Realize that. Second, do understand you are allowed to love again. I had a lot of difficulties with that because of I was married for a long time and I felt guilty, almost like I was cheating to even think about talking to a man again. And that was something that I had to work through. And I had to realize that allowing myself to want to move on and wanting to feel a connection again was not betrayal. It was simply being human. Also, redefine your needs. You are not the same person that you was 10 or 20 years ago. What you wanted or needed from your partner again during that time in your life may look completely different now. And that is okay too. And another thing that I've learned, and I cannot say this enough, do not compare. Do not compare the new love or your new connection with your old love or connection because it would not look like the past and it shouldn't. Let your new beginning be its own story. And be honest when you meet people or you're starting to talk. Be honest about where you are. It's okay to say, hey, I'm new to this dating thing, or I'm just interested in friendship right now. You don't need to pretend to be nothing that you aren't for anybody. Because, honey, let me tell you, truth is power. Now, I do want to say this. If you're scared, uncertain, or still grieving, why you want a connection? Please hear me when I say this. Honey, you are worthy of love and being loved. You are allowed to feel desired and still honor your past. It doesn't take anything from your past for you to feel desired again. And you do not have to have it all figured out to begin your new journey and know what it looks like, whether you're looking for a companionship or intimacy or just starting with a flirt. The idea is get yourself out there and start dating when you feel comfortable. Decide your own pace. Decide your own path and decide your own pleasure. So, friends, if you're stepping back out here into this dating game after a divorce, a heartbreak, or a loss, I see you. I see the courage that it takes, and I know what you're going through. And I hope today's conversation reminded you that you are not alone with this. Now, if this episode resonates with you, or anybody you know, pass it on, leave a comment, share it. Share it with someone that you think may needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more healing, real talk, education on wellness, life, love, and relationships right here with your girl, Millie J on Beyond the Bedroom. And remember, you deserve love that honors where you have been and where you are going in life. Until the next time, be happy, healthy, and having the best life ever. Thank you.